few plot lines that need to come out, but if you can find a different way in, go. Yeah. So it was very free to be able to just try some things, and if you fail, you know, now
it all comes out. But like, for instance, this audience just saw episode 2. Like, how many stitches are in that? Like, that's, I mean, you can, like, I guess I'm trying to wrap my brain around how you accomplish something like that and rehearse it and improvise to a degree and then nail it.
Yeah, it was really hard. Yeah, we had not a lot of access to the house that we were filming in before we shot the episode. We chose the house, we scouted it, and we thought it was beautiful and would serve our purposes. And as we were prepping the episode, we actually thought we were going to do a lot of stitches. And we thought, like, okay, the video village is one place, and then there's that little conversation like with us and Greta, and that's another place, and maybe we can shoot those independently and things like that. And then we got in the space the day before we were shooting the episode and started walking through it, and we were like, we can't do any of that. Like, it adds so many more stitches than we wanted to have, and we wanted as few as possible. And so basically what we did is we shot the episode over 4 days, and because it's all magic hour, we could only shoot for like 90 minutes each day, basically. And so we would rehearse. I mean, no rehearsal prior to these days of shooting. And so the whole cast would get there in the morning, and we would rehearse from like 9 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. and then frantically shoot from like 5:30 to 7, and then it would get too dark, and we would hopefully have it, which we did, and then we would do the next day's like 10-page chunk of work. So it's essentially like 4 chunks that even watching it myself, I have a hard time remembering where the stitches are, because it was very seamless and we got very good at it. But yeah, it was essentially like four 90-minute chunks of shooting stretched together. And that last shot where we're driving away and it's dark, like in my head I'm like, it's too fucking dark. Like it was very real, and it got very meta, and things kept going wrong. The camera was fritzing out. The guy splashing me with the fucking coffee, and I could dry my shirt between takes, and the setup was long, and there was a few moments where I almost lost my mind, and then I reminded myself that I am the one who chose to do this. It would be weird for me to get mad at someone for that. But no, it really was like an amazing team effort, and that's what was really fun about shooting this way, is even if you don't have a lot of lines in the scene, like, it's an incredibly engaging process, and it's not boring. There's a lot of momentum, and I find on set, like, you're fighting, like, falling into kind of a rhythm where things aren't exciting, and